Hey, what is up everyone? Danny and Alex. Today, we're going to be looking at training elbows and knees on a Thai pad, so check it out. Okay, so let's build on the previous videos. We took a look at some of the Muay Thai tutorials we did recently, and the three elbows we actually covered were the lead uppercut. We showed you guys the rear cut down, as well as the lead straight hooking elbow. Okay, so let's look at those on a Thai pad. So his lead uppercut elbow, when you're going to be holding the pads, you want to be holding just at the same height as your chin, right, where your head is, not higher or lower, just at that height, and just give him that proper angle on an angle like this, so that way there, his elbow can meet into the pad. Now, we're going to be using some of these types of elbows on the mitts or the pads. You're going to feel like there's no oomph in it, meaning no power. That's okay, because elbows are not necessarily just a power weapon. Sometimes you want to use that to slice. Okay, when they use the elbows in Muay Thai, we use that to like razor blades, all right, just to slice open. So he just wants to hit the elbow up and slice it open. In reality, he's coming here, boom, and slicing open. So using that lead uppercut elbow on the Thai pad, boom, and once more, boom. Now we have the cut down elbow on the right side. Okay, so now I want to turn the pad like this, and now he goes down and hits it over. Imagine my hands are up and he wants to go over my hands. Okay, so here, boom. Once again, boom. And again, boom. And always when you get into elbowing range, keep the opposite hand up. Okay, now we have the lead hook elbow. So from here, just straight in. Okay, so here, boom. Just like a hook punch, but using your elbow. Okay, now of course, we have combinations. So for example, you just build a combination with those three elbows. We have the lead uppercut, the cut down behind, and then we have straight elbow here. Once again, uppercut elbow, cut down, and then straight. Okay, we can play with that and then make a multitude of different combinations. Next up, we're going to look at knees. Okay, we have long knees and close quarter knees from the clinch. So the long knee weapon now is going to be a straight knee. What you want to do is always place your knee and one pad over it, okay? Because you want to be absorbing the impact. Now, when Alex drives the knee, he's driving up and forward with his hip, okay? So I want to give him that resistance to meet. So as he throws, boom. Always give him a nice resistance, so that way there he gets that nice impact of a realistic knee hitting someone in the body, okay? So here, boom. And once more, boom. And again, boom. That is the straight knee, or sometimes we call them long knees because they come from a longer distance. Now we have the skip knee, the lead one from here, boom. Again, boom. And one more, boom. Now notice every time you throw your knees, you want to make sure that you don't hit your toes. So if you look at his knee, let's use the right side, his toes are going to be pointing to the ground and also leaning backwards. Okay, so he wants to point his toes and hide that foot, right? So that way there you don't just throw a knee and just crack your toes on the opponent's shin bone. So you want to always hide that foot. So boom, all right? Just hide your foot behind you every time you throw your long knees. Now we're going to look at the close quarter knees. So basically now Alex is going to be clinching me. So as the pad holder, I don't want to be leaning like this. I want to have a good posture because I want him to train to always train that clinch position. That way there it's tight and the elbows are in together. And I'm going to place my pads in the center. Sometimes I can double up. Okay, what he's going to be doing now is taking a step back and using the knee and driving the knee in. Okay, so if it's the opposite side, same thing, boom. And then we just build on that. So he skips one, boom, and sometimes he's going to go right to left, right? Boom, boom, and left to right. Boom, boom. Okay, and then of course now we can keep the clinch position. This is a very basic video, so I want to show only basic techniques, but eventually we're going to build up on using the clinch to make combinations and off balance, as well as sweeping our opponent from the clinch position. So now to wrap up the video, what we can do is just build up combinations. Okay, so we're going to show a quick one here. We can use your punches with your elbows. So a basic combination is using the jab cross, the 1-2, and now building up on the uppercut elbow, cut down, and then straight here, right? So if we put it all together, it looks like this. All right, and then we'll just build and make combinations from there and eventually add the clinching and kneeing techniques. But once again, very basic video to show you guys how to train the Thai pads if you have a training partner, or if you're at home, you want to train those techniques. That way there, you can get started even on a heavy bag or in front of a mirror as shadow boxing. So there you have it, guys. Basic tutorial on using elbows as well as knees on the Thai pads. Hope you enjoyed. Leave us a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. We will see you
in the next video.
Take care.